Hi, and welcome to your weekly message with Katie VanZeeland. This message is for the week of February 17th through February 23rd, 2020. And the message this week is growth via gratitude. And growth via gratitude. When we talk about this, and you've heard this, right? You hear it all over about finding gratitude. And if you haven't heard it, I hope you're hearing it today. We'll get into the message, but I'll just give you something to practice, and that is to write down or just mentally say to yourself every day, right when you wake up or right before you go to bed, 5 things that you're grateful for. If you want to make it 10, make it 10. But finding gratitude each day is very powerful. And the message about growth via gratitude is really powerful, because when you feel gratitude, when I feel gratitude, you feel your heart flutter, you feel the warmth, you're in awe, you're overwhelmed with love. These are just words I'm putting to a feeling of gratitude in my experience. You might have different words. The words don't matter, it's the feeling. And to trigger the gratitude, we find the things that we're grateful for. We're really good at complaining or coming up with things that aren't good enough, and we do that all day long. If it's not outwardly, we're inwardly critiquing and judging ourselves. And so that's very low vibration. And taking time and really feeling gratitude raises your vibration. It clears space energetically for movement. And in this movement, we're able to release and let go of the low vibration, of things that just aren't resonating with us anymore. Things are shifting. There's great change happening. And I know all of you that are watching this are feeling it on some level, good, bad, or otherwise. But great change is happening. That change could just be in your internal world, and you can feel it, and you know that there's differences within yourself. And gratitude is really going to aid or support us in this transition. It's gonna allow us to grow even closer to ourselves, to truth, to love, to connection with all that is. When we find gratitude, we're raising the vibration. We're clearing out the low vibrational energies, thought patterns, programs. Now keep in mind, you can, and this is gonna sound weird, but you can feel amazing amounts of gratitude, but at the same time also have feelings of sadness or grief or anger or whatever. It's not that you just have one or the other. We're humans, we have all the feelings. We have all the feelings, and that's totally normal. Okay, that's totally normal, and it's okay. We're just so quick to critique that or think it needs to be different. It's not, it's okay. Whatever you are feeling is okay. But we're just being asked to spend time putting energy into and thinking about things we're grateful for and really feeling those things. So don't just write down or say things that you don't really feel. At least feel into a few things that you really find gratitude for. And if you need to go back in time because there was just one time you felt it, then keep doing that every day. It's only going to expand the energy in that vibration of gratitude, which is only going to help you grow and come into more and more alignment with your highest vibrational self. You know, so things that come to mind are like just the beauty of nature, just the awe. I mean, some of you are maybe even witnessing some spring, like things coming out of the ground, really, like new growth, even though it's cold. It's just amazing. Maybe you can feel the gratitude for animals and little children, or certain people in your life that it's like, wow, did they really make time for that or think of that? Maybe it's just your home, and I don't say just because I love my home, or different experiences you get to have, different moments, different connections. They may be brief, but they're beautiful. So start to each day, at least this week, and if you want to continue on, awesome sauce, 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for every day. You can write it down, or just mentally. I suggest writing it down because it actually brings it into fruition. It makes it a little more solid. It solidifies the energy a little more, but all of it's good. All right, so we're gonna pull a crystal card from the crystal deck. Ooh, was that the card? Oh, my goodness. Micah, self-examination, highest potential in your personal best, which is exactly what we're talking about, right? We're raising our vibration. We're growing. We're making room for our vibration to come into alignment with truth, not our wounded past selves that just are no longer vibrating in where we are. So yeah, it's the self-examination. We look within. We're finding gratitude to come into our highest potential in our personal best. So Micah, it helps to see what has to change, and all that will come, all that awareness will come, the things that it's time to kind of release and let go of. It'll organically happen as you raise your vibration, come into gratitude for the things that are vibrating with your truth. The things that aren't, they start to change, they shift, they fall off, they leave, they go away. Okay, so in going back to what the message was saying earlier, is that you might feel sadness, grief, along with the gratitude. It's okay. You don't have to have one or the other. It doesn't define, or it doesn't have to define. You don't have to define anything, but allow the feelings to be there, but focus on 5 to 10 things each day that you're grateful for. Okay, and play with Micah. If you want to play with a crystal, there's all different kinds of mica and all over the world. I love my pieces from New Mexico, but there's lots of pieces from all different places. So, all right, I hope you have a fantastic week. It's a magical week. Enjoy, enjoy.